All right, y'all, if you liked part one, you are in for a treat. If you didn't see part one, I'll throw that card right here. We're gonna continue our tour of Roma and Condesa by grabbing some cocktails in this like greenhouse atrium thing. Then we're gonna go get dinner at a place without a menu. After that, we're gonna grab some beers at a local brewery. Then we're gonna go to the best cocktail bar in all of Mexico City before ending at my second favorite taqueria in all of Mexico City. If you're wondering why it's not number one, you've gotta wait till our tour of Centro. Let's go ahead and get into it. Just tried Yunji's Sangria, super punchy, very strong. It's like dye color. The top is very red and winey and the bottom is like limey or something. But yeah, it's strong, it's refreshing, it's good. My drink, the Guerrero, all I know, Mezcal, so not even that smoky. I'm getting some of the flavor from the ancho and just really describe it. Just really yummy. I guess a little under profile of smoky. I've got this like nice like tahini salt over this lemon, but it's just really, really good. The other flavor I was getting was mango, so like the mango juice really neutralizes the smokiness and kind of the spiciness of the ancho goes really well together. I think there's rosemary in here, but I'm not really tasting it. Super yummy. Drinking the Pepino with Mezcal. Thought Pepino meant pepper, it means cucumber. Refreshing, bright, tart. I get like an undertone of smokiness, but mostly like that tart kind of bite in the back of your mouth, but super refreshing, nice, tall, clean drink. So Expendio de Maiz is a cool, newer restaurant. They actually don't have a name. It's actually called Expendio de Maiz sin Nombre. And they also don't have a menu and they're cash only. They specialize in corn and different corn dishes, and they try not to repeat dishes. The first thing I ate, I thought it was oysters on top, but it was corn. It was like really good, savory with like the potato. The second thing that was like the squash flour taco thing. A lot of interesting textures. I like the cotija, but overall it was a little too starchy for me. The hot sauce is really good. And then for this oyster mushroom pizza with the asiago and the quintonil, this is just perfect texturally, flavors. There's just so much complexity going on. The hot sauce just brings out flavors. Love the texture of the mushroom, and it just tastes like an awesome like veggie pizza. It's just super bomb, one of the best bites I've had. Baltra Bar is definitely my favorite cocktail bar in Mexico City for a handful of reasons. One is just it's small and cozy, but it's not pretentious. The bartenders are super friendly and helpful. If you want them to make a drink based on things you like or what mood you're in, they'll do that. This time, the bartender we usually see wasn't there, so Greg and Yunji got these gin cocktails there, and I got a Mezcal Negroni because that's what the waiter's favorite was. Everyone knows how much into those I am. And then Greg got this super bougie one here. I forget if it was vodka or gin or both. This drink was like 2 or 3 times more expensive than everyone else's. And then I ended with an Aviation, and Yunji played it safe with another of those gin cocktails. So after 2 rounds of cocktails, we were hungry again, and even though it was raining, we weren't too far from Taqueria Los Parados. So this is definitely top 2 taqueria for me. I initially found out about it from, I don't know if it was Eater or Thrillist, but one of those best tacos in Mexico City spots. And I think the last time we came here was after going to Baltra Bar also. And I would definitely recommend what you're seeing here now, the tacos al pastor. It might be my favorite al pastor in the city. I have to think about it, but pretty sure it's my favorite. I think it's Yunji's favorite pastor in the city, and she's not even that big of a pastor fan. And then what else is cool here? I think there's one place where you order, but there's 3 different places where you pick up food. So you saw the Al Pastor station. I'm picking up either bistec or costilla or something right now. And then I think there's another kind of like trompo or spinning meat station. So it's cool that they prepare the meats and tacos 3 different places. And then I think we're gonna see it shortly. Yeah, they have fantastic hot sauces or salsas. So they've got a wide variety. This green like aguacate salsa with some of the spicier ones is super bomb. Greg got the bistec con queso. They do not skimp on cheese here at all, so that's another thing to mention. And then maybe you'll see it on Yunji's plate there, but they do the pickled onions and like habanero salsa. So it's not really a sauce, it's like pickled onions and habaneros, which is super good. And then I'll go back to music so you can see people nosh here.
Really good al pastor, the like crispiness on the meat, the pineapple, the tortilla, the different salsas, everything's super good. Then the poblano con queso. Really, you get more cheese than anything. You get a little bite from the poblano.
So besides the al pastor, these are definitely what I have to recommend, and they were the #1 recommendation of whoever said to come here. So these are just the poblano con queso. I don't know why I cheaped out, but you've got to get the arrachera with poblano and queso. Those are fantastic. The cheesiness, the bite of the poblano with the savoriness of the skirt steak, you got to get that. That's a must order.
The bistec tasted better than I expected. Good texture, good flavor. They also just have really good salsas and everything here. This is easily one of my top 2 taco spots, period.
All right, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me as we walk through Condesa and Roma. Next week, I'll be coming back with another tour, this time of the Centro Historico neighborhood. I'll be going to the most famous bakery. I'll be showing my #1 recommendation in all of Mexico City. We'll hit the Zocalo and the cathedral, and we'll also walk through the ruins. See you next week.